Happy Moon's Day. Happy new moon in Cancer. Happy new week. It's your Mile High Priest. We're up about a mile high, if not at a mile high. I'm just running with it. It's Monday, right? Sun's right smack dab in my face. I've got cards. I think I'm getting into doing more than just one Moonology spread per each lunar mark. So new moon, we're going to do a second Moonology spread. I have a few other decks around here. Animal Spirit, Alchemy, and Archetypes deck. I have Angel Tarot from Radley, and I've just been channeling a lot of messages from Diana Cooper's Archangel Animal Oracle cards. So fun. Let's see. So luck is on your side. Lady Bird is at the bottom of the deck, and I was meditating on the panda, which is associated with Archangels Mary, Jophiel, and Jophiel. So Mary and Jophiel have been very present in our readings as of late. And Archangel Sandalphon is also here. Sandalphon is one of the Ascended Masters that then Rose's status was granted Archangel status. The panda's message is to stay balanced and in your essence. Yeah, for a lot of you that have made the decision to embark or kind of pick back up or brush up on, elevate, expand knowledge, anything to do with your spiritual pursuits, even if you're just a beginner or if you're far along in your spiritual process journey, all of it is meaningful for you right now. It is good for you to make that decision because that's just kind of like the opening of the portal. I was channeling too from the Star card. So just remember, I do feel ready, even inklings of being ready to go down the route in the process of learning more about spirituality, taking your healing journey into your own hands, and making use of tools from the elemental kingdom. So not just working with the 3D reality, working hard, but also planning alongside planetary, lunar phases and vibrations. Are you ready to step into that light? Because it's like you're at the doorway, at the crossroads, right? So Spirit kind of wants to push you into there and alleviate the Seven of Cups distraction, kind of turn them into all really good, promising, creative, flowing projects. So turning your distractions and your choices into promising wish fulfillments, reprieve, and getting what you wish for. Magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings and queens, this is your highest court, and I'm your jester with a new moon in 24 degrees Cancer with 56 minutes. This is a eventful summer, right? Maybe not a lot going on per se, as far as like, it's just summer, it's hot, things are burning up, things are heating up, but what's this internal shift? So it's almost like you're about ready to fly out the gate, like the bull riders on the bull, the gates about to open. What is about to happen with, weirdly enough, the number 8 seconds, right? Like, I don't know why. So a lot of Sagittarius, a lot of Aquarius energy, a lot of Piscean and we're going right to a lot of bridging gaps, bridging your voice, your truth, your confidence with your heart center, your meditative core, your love, where you incorporate, but essentially Neptune and Pisces, Aquarius energy, all the Sagittarius vibrations that are flowing are asking you to definitely look at the bigger picture. You made a promise, you took a vow, and so now, are you serious about it? Because energies are about to pick up, right? You're about to like be gassed up and pushed out into the wheel, you know. So step out of your comfort zone, make the decision to go down that path, honor your path, honor your lineage, honor your ancestors, flow with the divine, flow to work to bring divine balance within you, divine feminine, and continually work to balance divine feminine and divine masculine throughout this week. As I was mentioning, the nodes shift right after the new moon this afternoon in a few hours. Your new moon rituals for release, you can do that on Monday today, for drawing in Tuesday, Wednesday, and the rest of the week. Really, the moon shifts into Leo later tonight. Venus goes into retrograde on Saturday, I believe. So new 8-year cycle. Pluto squares the nodes, so Pluto and the moon are not getting along today, and that's why a lot of us that practice astrology magic, we say don't work magic on a transit like when the moon's in Cancer. It's in opposition or opposite Pluto in Capricorn, so that forms a harsh aspect. It's good for releasing, so yeah, why not perform a release ritual today and then do a lot of manifestation throughout the week. Chill out when you're feeling low throughout the day, so that probably means there's a shift in the moon. It's not aspecting, and so during those times just kind of tidy up, finish up what you need to. But anyway, a lot of things going on, right? Let's just kick off the show here. We're gonna go with the Moonology and see where it takes us. Magicians. If you go back to my last reading, I tell you pay close attention to synchronicities, or you are paying attention to synchronicities. But my advice, Spirit's advice, is to go a little bit deeper and creative, or more creative with how you approach making the connections between synchronicities, or what you perceive are synchronicities. There are a lot here. Especially when we start with the Moonology and the astrology, we have Taurus, full moon in Taurus, and the Hierophant. So your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, this is a very like divinely led, divinely guided. It's almost like you really do need to find a good balance. Like you need to start making your practices suit you better because it's like you're not lazy. Maybe you become lazy, but your approach tends to, or you tend to like slack or like wane in energy to approach your spiritual practices because you, maybe there's too many things that you like, but it is really just kind of starting small and incorporating small practices, short bursts, like small frames, small windows of time, like 5 minutes here and there, 5 minutes a day or 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening sort of thing. Mixing slower paced activity, exercise with fast-paced, high-intensity exercise. But so this is what the new moon in Cancer is bringing up. So a lot of your manifestations from the spring will start to now kind of late bloom. You've made a lot of different promises. You've broken a lot of vows, or you've taken a look at a lot of different vows and promises that you've made throughout the last few years. And so you're kind of realigning to a more truth. So the disseminating moon comes right after the full moon. So it's like you are being advised to look at, yes, a plan. So I get, be careful what you wish for. I get that from the Hierophant. And I get that from all this like expansive abundance, because there's a lot of Jupiterian, Sagittarius expansion. There's a lot of Taurus abundance expansion. Okay. So I get, be careful what you wish for, but that you do need a reprieve. And in your reprieve and your retreat, you can do a little bit of the meditation, resting, and do a little bit of the planning and practical adjustments. It's hard to use to say goodbye. So there's a lot of the mix of energy. Okay. So until you say goodbye, nothing will come out of any situation. So until you remove what needs to be removed, this is likely a relationship or like a group of people, situationship that needs to go away or like stay far away from you. It's causing you to kind of go into the azure vault, the blue temple, and Spirit wants you to like step out and start to get your practices down, get your daily practices down, work on that, and then also work on like being more social, or at least going out to like enjoy nature and be in nature and soak in the sun, or go bathe in water, pools of water, more earthly pursuits, being in nature. So Spirit like wants to meet with you and emphasize the balance that is required to conceive the divine union. Work on that. Okay. Did I say 30-day plan, a 1.5 year plan, 3-year plan, 5-year plan? 30-day plan is planning, adjustments, practical planning, outlooks. 1.5 year plan is based on the nodal shifts. So plan for your body, exercise and meditation, a plan for your partnerships. How are you going to approach that now that you lean more into your power, your strength, and your creative spiritual aspects? Now that you lean more into your true self, and now that you feel that you have a plan and that you're more in accordance and you're following through with that plan. 3-year plan. What are you manifesting? Are you in the next 3 years, are you buying a new home? Are you having a baby? Are you getting married? Are you falling in love? Are you doing all those things? Are you going from this annual salary to in 3 years you're going to double or triple or something like that? Or are you going from assistant to supervisor, I don't know. And then 5-year plan, like where can you prepare, like downtime, slumps, upswings, how you prepare for rainy day, how you prepare for fun days, things like that, like practical, again, with the bridging the practical and the spiritual, bridging the creative with the pursuits of work and creating financial stability. But again, nothing is going to come until you make the decision. Nothing is going to come until you make the commitment. Nothing is going to come until you spend the next 30 days really flourishing these plans and committing to them and just removing, clearing away. I think that's all that like Spirit wants to say, but I'm going to run through the spread here. I was only meaning to pull a few of these, but we have you like I guess you are leaning more into Spirit and asking for Spirit to help you, which is great. Like, congratulations. And I mean that with the utmost respect. Like, that is where your calling is at the moment, and you are in that hangman. All of this is very much in that Piscean hanged man quality of like, what is happening? Why am I here? Okay. So remember, you manifested this. You also have the power to untether and remove yourself from this. Okay. So this, like, you're in that 9 of Wands, okay, relying, and there is a grand cross in the sky this week. So like, you're feeling it. You're at the crossroads. You're like, I need to leave the situation, because if I don't, will I be able to continue and move forward? Like, something is anchoring you down and holding you down, and not anchoring the way that Spirit wants you. Spirit wants you to anchor so that you act as the bridge between realms. Right now, you're just being anchored in like a non-fruitful space, a non-creative space, like whatever is holding you back. It could be both, like behaviors, mindsets, and the results of those behaviors and mindsets leading you to these relationships, or a relationship where you just need to separate, whether permanent or for the time being. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, like this, you've manifested this, and now you're realizing, like, I need to unwind, untether, uncord. You've learned a huge lesson. 10 of Pentacles. You learn how to manifest and what that means for your basically security, your feeling of groundedness, how what you manifest also affects that, and how it then transpires into affecting your money flow and your basically joy. So you're learning that lesson, and I feel that you've come to it. You're now looking towards the future by assimilating and applying what you've learned, right? Like you're like, oh, okay, I gotta work methodically like the spider. I gotta start with good intent from the root. I gotta be rooted. And the root is here. So the Cancer vibrations are here. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is like in the past. So like, yeah, that lesson you've learned already, right? Of you being able to karmically or you found a way to, like, you found your innate power of yours, which is the ability to turn karma, and you did turn it in your favor. And so with that timeline, you learned your Ten of Pentacles lesson in how you manifest, and it has taught you a valuable lesson on how to manifest properly with good intention. Can I go there? This is good. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Like, you're on to something. Like, you've completed a whole lot of lots and lots of karmic cycles, like, that you just need to acknowledge and you're done. Like, you might be a little like like that feeling of like, yeah, hard to say goodbye, but you just do it. This is all transformation. This is all the burning away, the removal. This is Pluto. This is what's happening. Like, you're finally, like, it's culminating in the mind. Like, you know, now you know. You're coming into your star. So, like, the Archangel Mary again and Raphael are here. So please, Raphael will help you this week a lot. Lean into Archangel Mary and Archangel Raphael this week to heal you and soothe you, because your mission is to, like, now turn to having fun and being joyful, fun, just more outgoing, putting yourself out there, talking about what you've been learning about. I get to, like, don't worry too much, but just don't set expectations too high. Attempt to look at the bigger picture and attempt to just set yourself up for success in a way where you're like, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone to have fun, not I'm going to meet people and I'm going to make 5 friends and I'm going to make 1 best friend and that's all going to happen by 5 p.m. It's more of like natural, kind of spontaneous, unlimited effort, where it's not so like focused on others, it's more focused on you, in a more liberating approach. This is more like, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Look at the all and don't gravitate to specifics. Only gravitate to specifics regarding your plan, your action plan. Focus not on them, focus on you, focus on your manifestation. So the moon's here too in your surroundings. So I just wanted to kind of like fly by this. So it's mostly me maintaining the vision, advice from Spirit, asking you to pay homage and hang out with them and be in ritual with them and lead a daily life that is ritualistic in a very free, expressive manner. Nothing in the outside world is going to give you the answer. So like, that's the reason why I wanted to fly by, is because right now all you're being asked to do is to focus, maintain your stamina, maintain on course by working through your bodily aspects like exercise and also meditation. So dual divine femme, divine masc, and like the union, the balance. Okay, working on the balance methodically, working to create balance. Archangel Mary and Archangel Raphael ask you to balance divine feminine, divine masculine. How are you going to do that in your meditation? How are you going to do that in your exercise? What does it say? It's funny. It's so funny when it's a strength training. I've been like telling people to strength train, and then the horse is telling you to strength train. But it's like building your power, because like it might be that you've been attempting to gain power from a lot of the advice that's coming to you, but it's not good. The only advice you need at the moment is your true inner Phoenix rising, the archangels, and the divine universe. Okay. Yeah, Six of Wands. So it is. Yeah, I mean, coming out of the leave that arena, go to spirit, work on yourself this week, work on yourself. We come to the Four of Cups, so like you're flipping the coin, right? To like if you leave that situation that's bogging you down, you will be lighter. You will feel lighter because you won't be bogged down, and you will switch from like the boredom, the impatience, the lingering, the waiting, the wondering, to like, oh, I am receiving my gift from spirit, and also I've gifted myself all this time and honor and space, and so that the universe, the elemental kingdom, is also bringing me a third gift. Wow. 9 a.m. on the dot. All of that is beautifully rounded off by you moving into the 10 of Cups. So you finish your emotional journey, your spiritual journey, your learning about security, financial journey. You've flipped your mental journey, like you've cleared a lot, and you're on this new start, but there's a pause in the mind at the moment. Okay, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, it's more about tending to the fire, divine feminine, divine masculine, balancing those forces out, okay, by doing what you need to, focusing on your studies, whatever that means to you, however that translates to you. And also a lot of rest. And then here's the Ace of Swords upright. Okay, so communication will kick back up. It is there, but you're connecting more. You're using more of your communication to build. The bridging. I thought it was interesting to get the Sap of the Moon card, so I'll read that. The Succus Lunari, Succus Lunari. This is nocturnal, sacred water of the unconscious. Go deeper, track your dreams for the next 3 nights to ponder the divine feminine. Sap of the Moon plant is said to be linked to the pineal gland and can be increased by the practice of meditation. Sitting for a few moments in the evening is especially beneficial. There are many names for the sacred elixir: soma, nectar, aquavita, aqua nostra, and vinum ardens, to name a few. Remember, dreams are the mother tongue of humanity. Remember. That word keeps coming up. Sucus lunaria is an ancient substance said to be born of water, plant, and moonlight. Perhaps some of you are... This is a good moon to do that, right? This elixir develops in the depth of the night and is thus a metaphor for the wellspring of the unconscious. When this alchemical magic is afoot, it's all about dreams. The answer you are seeking will not come from the intellect nor the opinion of others. Did we not just say that? It will surface from the depths as if rising from the ancient waters of your memory. Remember. That's what these guys, your ancestors, are saying. Remember the real vows you took. The work is to rest, restore, and awaken your celestial senses. Do this by pausing, by releasing your grip. By releasing your grip. The sap of the moon plant signifies you are in the deep territory of destiny and the imagination. This is a mythic moment. The dream is waiting to show itself, but awaits your sincere invitation. Ask and rest. All will be revealed. So... if you don't create the space and meditate and invite the dreams, your wishes to come in, will they come in? Will you sit, meditate, contemplate for the next few days, at least for a little bit? Keep it so light, keep it real. Y'all got this. Have fun. Have a magical week, okay?